When you're first learning how to trade, it could be a little nerve-wracking because you know that you can make a lot of money and you know the fundamentals of trading, but you just can't seem to make consistent profit. So I came up with 5 mistakes that you may have when you're first learning how to trade. It's best that you recognize these mistakes early on so you can keep yourself trading for a long time. There was a study that said 80% of traders quit within their first 2 years of trading because they just keep losing money. And that's probably because they don't have a trading plan. They just trading based off of what they think. They don't have the education behind their trades. That's probably why a lot of them traders quit in between their first 2 years. So if you don't want to be a statistic, you don't want to be a part of that 80% of traders who just start trading, they get excited about trading, and then they just stop because they lose money. Just watch the video. I'm gonna give you guys some mistakes that you could avoid. In my first week of trading, I actually made money my first week. And that was because I was listening to my mentors, I was watching the videos, I was doing the education. I was basically copycatting what my mentors would do, and I saw myself make money. But it's not until I started trading on my own and by myself that I saw myself lose money. I was like, what's going on? I'm losing money. It took me a year and a half to kind of see the mistakes that I made, and that's how I'm able to make this video. I was able to see what I was doing wrong, and I was able to start actually developing a plan when I was trading. So I came up with 5 mistakes that I feel that beginners will have when they're starting to trade on the chart. Don't forget, guys, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the page. I'm going to be making a lot of more content just teaching you guys about Forex. I want to take you guys along my trading journey with me. So without further ado, let's just get started with the video. First mistake I want you guys to avoid is relying too much on group signals. I know that many of you guys are probably in a trading group and they send out signals all day to you guys. Don't get me wrong, these signals are very, very beneficial because the signals aren't sent out until there's a very good entry. You know what I mean? It's only beneficial to you if you know how to properly risk your account. So you'll take a signal and you'll just go crazy on the signal. Okay, this signal has been sent out, so I'm going to make a lot of money because I know that the signal was sent out and I can trust this signal being sent out. You know what I mean? So you're just going to try to go crazy with it. But the thing about these signals, a lot of these signals may go in the correct way, but that's why stop losses are set. And if you're using too much of your capital, if you're using too much of your money, then you're going to risk all your money just for that signal. You know what I mean? So if you're going to use signals, try not to rely too much on the signals. Try to look at the market, understand what's going on before you just rely on the signal, and learn how to do your analysis before you take these signals so you can confirm the signals with your analysis, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, you want to see yourself make more money than you're losing. So you can just avoid losing money by just waiting it out, seeing what's going on, and learning the education. Second thing I want you guys to avoid is not understanding how to use these indicators. So when you starting to learn about Forex, you guys learn about the indicators that they have. They have indicators like the Bollinger Bands, they have the RSIs, they have all these different indicators that, people have strategies to proven to make you money, right? So the thing about the indicators, you can use them. They are beneficial to your trading, but the indicators aren't always 100%. The indicators are based off of previous price action. So the indicators, when you're using these indicators, you want to match the indicators with price structure and market structure. This is how we use these indicators. And truth be told, if you just understand price and market structure, then you really won't even need all of these indicators. You won't need, all of these Bollinger Bands. You won't need all of these envelopes they have. You really just need one chart, a naked chart, and that's it. Because if you can map out price, if you can just understand how to perform your technical analysis, then you'll understand that you don't even need all these indicators. These indicators are useless. You use these indicators and we lose money. You know, all these indicators, they're proven to make you money, but at the end of the day, you'll start seeing yourself lose a lot of money if you try to rely on these indicators too much, and if you're using them incorrectly. The third thing I want you guys to avoid when you're starting to trade is trading without a plan. When you're first starting to trade, I know we don't have a mindset of planning out our weeks, planning out our months, you know. And as a trader, you want to typically plan out your whole week. You want to plan out your week for this week. And I wouldn't necessarily, we have to plan out next week, but you want to go into Forex with a plan. With each trade you have, you want to have a plan so you can meet your goals, you know. Before you're even looking at these charts, you want to write in a journal on where you want to be, you know what I mean, how you plan to attack this week, how you plan to attack these charts, and what you plan to do for the week, basically. It's good to set goals, and it's good to leave yourself little notes just so you can go into the market a little more confident. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just go into the market without a plan, you know, you just hoping for the best, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to lose your money. It's best if you just go into the market with a plan, do your analysis on your charts so that you can set up a plan for yourself to make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Some of the biggest losses I took were from me not having a plan. I was just going into the markets without any analysis, you know, just jumping into trades because I thought that it would go a certain way. So just going into the market with a plan, it'll keep you in the game for a long time, because this way you can set yourself up for the best outcome possible. You can set yourself up for little losses and maximize profits. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to see in our account. The fourth thing I want you guys to avoid is a short-term mindset. When I say short-term mindset, I say, oh, just making a quick buck off of Forex. You know what I mean? You just want to make a cool $200 to, you know, make yourself for the week. You know, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with just trying to get a little extra money on the side. But if you want to see yourself grow financially, then you're going to have to think for the long term. That's why I said when you're trading, you want to plan for the next 2 or 3 months. You don't want to just think about this week. So that's why it's important to set out goals for yourself so that you can typically grow, you know, financially, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we all want to be, you know, successful, and we want to have a fat little number in our account. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to not have to work. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to not have to worry about money and take trips. You know what I mean? And you are able to do that, but that won't happen until you develop a long-term mindset. Because with a short-term mindset, you're only going to be good for the next day or two. You know what I mean? So if you want to see yourself grow, if you just want to see yourself grow significantly, then you're going to have to develop a long-term mindset. The fifth thing I want you guys to avoid when you're learning how to trade, improper risk management. I'm not even going to lie, this is something I still suffer with today. Just because I want to make a lot of money. You know, that's why we're here. Until you realize that you have to set yourself up for success, you're just going to keep losing money. You know what I mean? Because you're, as a trader, and I understand that's just you being a human. You know what I'm saying? That's human behavior. You want to see yourself make a lot of money really fast. So you're going to try to up your lot sizes. You're going to try to up the amount of money you're using to make money, right? And with that, although you will probably make a lot of money, on the back end, you will lose a lot more money, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to make the money back. You know, you can easily make money and lose it, but it's way harder to lose that money and then try to get that money back. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important to be able to risk your money in a very good manner, because you want to see yourself, like I said, have that long-term mindset. You want to stay in the game for a long term. You don't want to just be trading for a week or two, you know what I'm saying? We want to be able to trade for the rest of our lives generally, because this skill will be around for a long time. This skill has been around for more than 20 years. It's just now available for us to trade. So if you want to be able to trade for a long time, you have to. It's very important. It's very important that you are able to risk your money in a good way. You know what I'm saying? We want to see your accounts grow. Every time we put money in our account, we want to see that grow 5 times, you know? But we won't be able to do that until we're able to not cut the hedges off so much. We want to, you know, we want to grow. We want to grow. We want to grow our plants and stuff like that. We want to be able to expand. So hopefully now you guys understand these mistakes, so when you're starting to trade, you can go into the market with a little bit better understanding of just the whole mindset that you should have when trading, because trading is very easy if you think about it. It's all about hitting a button, but the most money you will make from trading comes with the discipline that you put in first. If you're not able to discipline yourself when you're trading, you won't make a lot of money. I promise you. I tell you now, if you're not going to discipline yourself, then you might as well just stop trading, because you're going to lose a lot of money. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, that was the video. I'm going to make a lot of more content for you guys, just taking you along my journey when I'm trading, you know, just teaching you guys about different strategies that you can use on the charts to make yourself some money. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, you know, leave a comment just asking me any questions, what you want to learn about Forex, because like I said, I will be making a lot of more educational videos just teaching you guys how to trade. So, you know, subscribe to the page. It's your boy Jai, and I am out.